Hey, what's going on, everybody? Killing Cash here, and I want to talk about for all the speakers, all the entertainers, all the coaches, all the consultants, whatever you are. There's a time, even my 8 year old can get it, coming off the road, traveling, enjoying a big event, that when you get home, and you're like, I want the action. I miss the action. I miss the stage. Comedians, oh my goodness. It's almost like a depression you can go through because you're like, I'm trying to hit the stage again. I want to sing one more song for the singers out there, for the musicians, whatever you are. Um, Speakers, everyone gets that. Like, you get a high off being on stage or traveling for work, and when it stops, and that's what probably scares a lot of us from like what retirement looks like. I don't plan on retiring. I just plan on doing more of what I want to do. But everybody can go through that thing. Like, what's next? Again, my 8 year old will say, after we'll spend 2 weeks somewhere. Okay, when are we gonna do that again, or what's next? And for me, besides talking to your therapist and just kind of being able to unpack stuff for decades, I've had to tell myself, thank God. Like, even if that was the last thing I do, and I have to go back to, well, I've never really had what I would say a normal life. But if I had to go, like, if I couldn't do that again, thank God that I was able to do that. Thank God I was able, because every event to me is a setup for the next event to make it bigger and better. So I never am like, oh, this is, it can't get any better than this. I'm always like, it can. And so I'm always, you're like chasing a high, but it's business. I love what I do. I love being able to formulate projects and business, and I like everyone I do business with. That's not always been the case. I really enjoy the people that I decide to travel with, the people that I decide to have in my life. And to get over that depression, you first have to be grateful for what you did, for what you had, just at the opportunity. And then you have to say, you know what? Let me sit back for a day, maybe two. Sometimes it might even be a week. And say, let me just enjoy life. Let me smell the roses. And then you also need to be giving back. See, when you give back and you see how others are trying to get into that push, trying to make it happen, it'll make you appreciate even more what you did, because you could win a Nobel Peace Prize, a Grammy, an Oscar, heck, Blockbuster Award may come back. And if you aren't grateful, you'll never be thankful, you'll never be satisfied, and you'll never really truly appreciate. And you have to appreciate the moments that you had, knowing that you just did something that a lot of people may never do. They may never get the opportunity to do. The little things. You got on an airplane. Doesn't matter if you went first class or coach. You were able to do that. Most of the world won't ever get on an airplane. You were able to, maybe you just rented something nice, like a car, a home, a vacation home, where you and the family just kicked it. Most of the world may never be able to do that. Most of the world may never be able to put 15 of their family members in a home and y'all all have fun, laugh, argue. So just be thankful. That's the big thing. Be thankful and grateful. Say your prayers. Read a book. In your downtime, I always think there's something I need to learn. And sometimes there's times that you just need to sleep. Because if you get on the road with us, oh yeah, we keep moving. We don't sleep. It's like Amazing Race over here. And we have a good time doing it, trying to embrace every second, every moment, until you just kind of pass out and have a good time. But everyone goes through that, and there's not a lot of people talking about how do you get over that. How do you overcome that feeling? Because man, the devil will have tricks. He wants to throw you and keep you in a depression so you can't be more productive. And sometimes you got to get yourself out the house, especially with this COVID time. Man, I'm like, I got used to being at the home. I gotta, take my kids to the park. I gotta get them out. I gotta take them to art class or whatever other activities. And then something big will come up, and we'll do that again. God willing, we'll go travel and we'll go work and play and all that good stuff. And then we'll come back home and we'll enjoy wherever we're at, because it's not even about, you know oh man, let me go, you know enjoy the lavish lifestyle, the luxurious whatever. Luxury is in the eye of the beholder. Having health is a luxury, man. It's a blessing, that you can just walk. So whether you're in a 2 bedroom or you're in a full villa estate, enjoy now. Enjoy being home. Enjoy being with your family. And when y'all hit the road, enjoy that. But it's really, if you can't get over it and you're maybe kind of bitter, or you're on Clubhouse all day because there's no one else to talk to, you need to get more involved in your community. Feed the homeless. Feed the hungry. Go, tutor a child. Go be a big brother, big sister, because the best is yet to come, but you got to be prepared for it. Another thing that helps me is exercise. I got the jump rope right here. I ain't messed with the jump rope in a little bit because I've been on this Peloton kick. But, Peloton is a community that I'm able to, at any time jump on the bike and see Hannah or Tunde, Robin, Jess, Allie, whoop me on them workouts, man. So that's another way of getting over it. And I don't do Peloton for the fun. I do Peloton because you got to stay healthy. So do something. Do something now. Do something different. Books are free at the library. They even have the audio books. Read a book a week if you can.